All right, we're live. We're here with 𝗬𝗍. Today we're going to talk about how to find profitable products. We've been doing these lives just about every day. Looking forward to continuing doing them. But yeah, so there's a bunch of different ways to find profitable products. I mean, getting straight into it, my favorite thing is I sell a lot of electronics. And so if you have a brand that you've been selling and it's profitable, literally just look up all the other model numbers. I'm assuming Cody, you could do a very similar thing with your shoes, right?
Yeah, so like for shoes, you could literally just Google like a certain model and then look at every single, like say you do an Air Jordan mid, look at every single Air Jordan mid on Amazon and see if you can source it profitably. And I think you can do that with anything. Like I did it the other day. I went through uh
What's up,
the
guys? Yeah.
1700 Equate products that are on Amazon.
Oh goodness. You
But
found some
now I
stuff?
have now I have a handful of Equate products that you don't make a ton on, but you'll make, $10 a month, $20 a month. If you get enough of those, it just adds up. That's kind of like my whole model is like you just find these, like even if it's like one of those like really messed up listings, you go on it, you make like $10 profit on that listing, and you just keep on adding more and more products. It's
Yeah.
really
And
that's really what I like.
the interesting thing about those types of things is like sometimes it'll be like break even or not that profitable. And then other times everyone would be like, all right, this listing sucks. And then like suddenly it's like 80% ROI because like everyone forgot about it.
Yeah, that's a fact too. And like when you save them in a spreadsheet, it like becomes really easy because you're just like, oh, I'll just go back and replenish it. Um,
We got Cisco, Cody. What does your art say? So judgmental, Cisco. So judgmental.
I did. Oh, that was like
the,
some.
the
I
stots.
bought it like 2 years ago. Yeah, it's like it's like the dumbest thing. It's a 2-minute song on a vinyl. I know, right? It's a singular song. It's the song The Scots, where it's Travis Scott and Kid Cudi, and they
Oh,
have like a 2-minute song, and that's the vinyl. I bought it to flip like 3 years ago, but I kind of like the art. It has what I think it's called 𝗁𝗏. Oh, there we go, 𝗁𝗏, little eye things. Um, yeah, I just like the art. That's really it.
it's a nice decoration. I
Eh,
know before I met Christiana, I had no decorations. And so now, thankfully, my house looks good now.
yeah. I also kind of like that it's like sort of stupid. Like it's a whole vinyl for a 2-minute song. You know, it's just like
That's pretty
it
silly.
shouldn't really exist. Not judging. Yeah,
Cisco, I'm being sarcastic.
I'm not a big Travis Scott fan after some events. I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah, not a big fan of him. But he does make some good music for sure. But yeah, about sourcing profitable products. I'll go into like every single listing. Like a lot of people are like, oh, do you do reverse sourcing, this and that? But the thing is, like, if you just go through every single listing, all of a sudden, like now I went through 1,700 listings of Equate. I'm the Equate expert. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but if you do that with any like brand, like you'll become really good really fast. And it has to be like an online arbitrageable brand. Like the reason why Equate's good is because it's Walmart's brand and Walmart doesn't sell on Amazon, so then that's an opportunity for us. So you just got to find other brands like that, like Nike and a ton of other stuff.
Doesn't it come? What does your quote unquote art?
You really like that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, Equate's nice. Like, it's really nice if you can do a process like that for a brand that you know is carried mostly all at one store. Like, Equate
Oh
is
yeah.
basically just Walmart. Like, you find it at Walmart. Um,
Yeah, it's
isn't that
super
Walmart's
simple.
brand?
Was that?
Is that
Yeah,
Walmart's brand?
yeah, I went under there was like some Wikipedia page and it said that it's Walmart's brand, so nobody else sells it. So like the people selling it are like resellers. So,
Yeah.
there's probably some good items in there. I'm surprised out of all the items I went through, I only found like a handful that were pretty good, but I mean it's definitely worth going through. Um
Belvet. See, it's
Okay.
probably a good brand because I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, that, yeah, that's also another thing. If it's a brand that you never really heard of or doesn't come off the top of your head, it might be something that's like super good.
Here's a nugget for people. Because of that, oftentimes people think like, ooh, I just need to get my Nike Ungate and like my life will be like fairies and rainbows and butterflies. But the thing is basically everyone who has sold shoes who wants to transition to Amazon like knows about Nike. And so although it's a really good opportunity, there is a lot of people in it. So I mean, Nike is good. It's just like not as it's just not as good as it like as some other
Oh,
brands
Velveeta.
probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
Actually, I've heard of that one. That was my first merch fulfilled experience
Oh,
because I
really?
purchased them online arbitrage and the expiration date was like 60 days out. And I was like, well, either I return these $300 of like nutrient bar thing or I merch fulfill them. So that wasn't that great of a story. But I mean just submitted my Adidas upgate ungate.
Let's go.
Interesting. You're gonna do some Adidas. Nice.
Adidas.com is kind of, I dig through it a little bit. It's kind of crazy because usually with Rakuten you can get like a 15%er, right? Like 15% off. And then on their website they usually have some type of like 20% off discount code. And then if you buy the gift cards on Raise, that's usually like a 10 to 15. So like you can pretty much get everything around 50% off on Adidas if you do it right.
That's wild.
So like Adidas is pretty good. The only problem is Amazon's on a lot of those listings, but
So I
Adidas can
guess
be
you kind
pretty
of have
good.
to just be selective about what listings you go on, or just know that
Yeah.
you're gonna undercut Amazon.
Yeah, or well, if Amazon's on the listing, you want to go into buy box statistics and then make sure that like when you see the buy box statistics that Amazon's not just taking all of the buy box and they're letting some other people eat on the listing.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Um,
I mean, there's some listings where Amazon's on the listing and the third party sellers get all of it, but then it goes the other way too.
Go packs. Oh, Kyle's here.
Just
Let's
submitted a
go.
few grocery ungates last night. Is this from Ahoy Boys?
Yeah, I believe I don't I mean it could be a different Kyle, but I'm pretty sure it's one of my boys.
Nice. Adidas is good because you can get a bunch of coupons. Yeah, Cisco knows. See, I didn't even know
Yeah.
that. I don't do apparel very much. I've done a couple hundred units of apparel probably.
Yeah, I've never tried stacking coupons on Adidas. I know some sites like you can like just stack. I was insanely surprised, just trying out stacking coupon codes. Um you can get massive discounts that way. But yeah, Adidas is definitely a sleeper. A lot of the stuff that I've been like looking at that I want to buy, it's always out of stock, so I've been saving in a spreadsheet for Adidas, but there's been some good bangers in there for sure.
Kyle's looking forward to getting into grocery. Yeah, honestly, if you do your own prep, grocery is really, really, really good because
Yeah.
there's just opportunities to just bundle stuff, and it's just too much work if you're at like a huge scale and you're trying to like use a prep center because like $1.85 and then like extra stuff for like bundles for a lot of people. It's just like that takes all the profit. But if you're just able to list it yourself, have it sent to your house, like there's some good stuff. I also remember when I did grocery, another step that people didn't want to do is like bubble wrap together like glass bottles. Like glass bottles were pretty good too. Like sometimes they had really good ROIs.
Yeah, grocery
Go
grocery
ahead.
seems like a lot of work for the amount of money, but like I could imagine I don't even think you can return
Yeah,
a
like
good bit of
literally
grocery
0
items.
returns.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
So
be wild?
it's pretty much straight cash.
I mean, like with what we're used to, we could literally just buy like 15 percenters and just be
Yeah.
happy with it because that would probably equate like mid 20s
Yeah.
ROI. It depends. We got Christiana in the chat. Let's go. Yeah. Cisco says 65% in store because in store they're always running a 40 to 50% off. And then the coupons are stackable.
Wow. Yeah. I bet if you could use a gift cards too with that, that's insane. I've never went to the Adidas outlets, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Like hot sauce.
Oh my gosh. I've talked to Cisco one time like a while back, and he was telling, I was amazed because I was used to like selling like shoes for like $40-$50 profit each. He's like, yeah, I go to Walmart, I'll buy like 200 hot sauces and I'll make like $1 each. I was like, that's a lot of work. But I mean, that's still money. Straight
It's
money.
money.
The ROI was insane from what he was showing me. So, and no returns, so it's kind of, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was doing it from Trader Joe's. If you guys have a Trader Joe's in your area, like that's a nice place to go, because it's a type of store that's regional. So like not all of the United States has it. So there's people who like lived in Colorado who like moved to another state and they're like, I still want my like ghost chili like spices or whatever, and they're willing to pay up for it.
Facts. Yeah, like the weird stuff seems to do. I've been dabbling in grocery a little bit. The weird stuff seems to do pretty well. Like it's like I don't know, like say something that's like low fat, keto, whatnot, like something like so oddly specific that like the person looking for could not find it in store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's often the weird stuff. Makes you want to get into some strange categories. That probably came off so weird.
But, I mean, as long as it sells.
We're buying data. We don't give a care about the product.
That's a fact. Did you read the thing that I posted? Like, we're buying the data.
Was that the post that you did today?
Yeah.
So I just had my phone off, like my headphones were in another room, and I saw that, and I'm like, shoot, I need to watch this with the sound, but I don't have the sound. I'll have to watch it. Checkmate. I legit have 5 within 30 minutes of me. Hook me up with the secrets of Trader Joe's. And yeah, Cody, I have one Adidas outlet 30 minutes from my house. Yeah, so I literally just went in there and I scanned all their products. And you want to make sure that the managers don't necessarily see you doing it because it's not that bad, but they just don't like resellers. Or what you can do is if you find someone who's doing Trader Joe's on Amazon, you just storefront stock their store beforehand, and then you just go in with a shopping list. Except the problem is you won't know what price they're purchasing at, so you're gonna have to just go into the store and be like, okay, they purchased for $6 each, and it nets $9.50. I'm willing to do that. Seth is banned from Trader Joe's. I tried to come back. So the manager kicked me out. And then I tried to come back a week later. And he's like, remember the conversation we had?
Oh, no. Those are the worst.
Like, dude, leave me alone. Like,
there's a reason why
you're like working at like a grocery store. Like, chill.
I know, right? Like some of the workers are just so pressed that like you're trying to buy like $200 of like keto crackers or something, you know?
All right. Everyone open this live stream on your phone and PC to double Seth's watch time.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and then when you're done, go watch Echoes on his channel as well.
Yeah, all the lives will be uploaded to my YouTube
yeah, exactly.
soon.
Trader Joe's has a website. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Makes me want to go back and get some units. That might give a scan. What are you confused about, Cody?
Huh? No, I was just kind of squinting.
You're just kind of squinting.
Yeah, just you know, just a little.
Let me get my glasses.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I definitely need glasses. What was I gonna get at? Oh, sourcing methods, the topic of like the live. So the thing that you said, Seth, was like super good, where it's you look at the item, say you find one thing that's profitable, look at all the other people on that listing
Yeah.
that are selling that profitable item for Trader Joe's, and chances are there's somebody in there that kind of like the last live we were talking. There's a Trader Joe's freak.
Yeah.
Like
Like
they
guaranteed.
only do Trader Joe's, and
Right.
everything in their storefront is like every single profitable Trader Joe's item.
And they have bulk of it, so they have, you know, that they have like an operation of like 5 friends that they pay like $1 each per unit to go in there, and manager's like, why do we not have any like crackers anymore?
Yeah,
Like all 100 are gone.
Seth's taking
Is
them.
𝗬𝗏 going to IP me? I've never heard of them.
Yeah, I've never heard of that
But
either.
if you're suspicious, probably. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
With current situation, I don't. I know you're pretty risky for some things, Josiah, but I wouldn't even mess with any of that
I think Cody's the
right
least
now.
risk averse.
Yeah, you guys are like, yeah, not a big deal, you know. I'm just not about that.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Like,
It's interesting though that you're the least risk averse and you merch fulfill a lot of your stuff.
well, merchant fulfill is like really not risky at all because you can like one, you can
Yeah.
return a lot of stuff, and then two, it's like you can charge restocking fees and make money off of it. So it's like I think it's almost like like Amazon sending your items into Amazon. It's a little bit more risky because more things
Yeah.
can happen. But
Well, I mean, the point is if you get suspended, your inventory is at your house, Cody. But if like we happen to get suspended, it's all at Amazon.
yeah, could you even get the inventory back?
It's a maybe.
Wow.
So that's the sketchy part. So he's
That-
gonna buy a pallet.
yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah.
We got KV flips, Kevin in the house. Echo flips mostly shoes. You know Kevin, don't you?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
watched a lot of Kevin's videos. I love them. He does a great job. Goes to outlets and stuff. Sometimes I'll just like have it in the background. And I'm like, wow. Like you get
Heck.
to get the experience of RA, but while just staying at home and doing OA.
You get the thrill of the hunt, and you also get to spend a ton of money as well. You do both.
Yeah. It's also cool to see like some shoes that are hidden outlets, and then like you go on the listing on Amazon and you just see like the price plummet. That's really funny too.
Well, I feel like Kevin sells a lot on eBay as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So like that helps,
I'm
maybe.
I'm surprised he's super hard into eBay. I mean, I've watched his videos and he does really well with eBay shoes. Like he's like become the master at eBay shoes.
The master of eBay shoes.
Yeah.
Josiah stores his inventory at Tiger Lily. I mean, we both had plenty of storage at Tiger Lily earlier this year. I don't think we needed any more of that.
Did you get it all back yet?
Yeah. Oh well,
Okay.
they sent most of it back, but there was a couple $1,000 worth of items that like they didn't ship back to me. I think eBay sellers like didn't ship it or something, or like they took it or got lost or goodness
You
knows
lost it, Seth.
got lost.
Yeah. Just who knows what happened with it. That's unfortunate.
I need to get better at that part of my business because like stuff does get lost sometimes.
Did
So I'm getting. Go
You're
ahead.
good. I just wanted to ask, like, so when you did with Tiger Lily, I've only ever used one prep center so far. I was thinking about getting a second one, but I just kind of decided not to because I'm not doing enough volume yet. But what was I trying to get at? Oh, so did you have to input all of the like each individual item into a spreadsheet? Because I've heard that's kind of an issue. Like if you don't know what they got, then like how are they supposed to retract the inventory later? Does that make sense? For my prep center, I put everything into a spreadsheet. So if they say, "Oh, we didn't get this thing," or like I can double check. Well, I know some people, they just send their prep center and they create the shipments and everything, so it's a lot more hands off. But then you can't see, like, unless you track it in your own custom spreadsheets, it's really easy to lose your inventory. Am I being super confusing?
I mean, basically what I've done at most of my places is like there's a sheet that you enter in, like I bought 18 of this ASIN from this person for this price, and like most of the time they receive it, they ship it, no problems. Every once in a while, like, and like you'll see like 2-3 weeks pass by and they still haven't received it yet, and you're like, all right, so what happens? And so you go and look at the tracking number and it shows delivered, and you're just like, but the prep center hasn't shown that it's delivered.
Oh,
So
I see the discrepancies.
yeah, so
Yeah.
there's some discrepancies sometimes. So basically you just have to file claims on all those.
Okay.
And you actually get quite a bit of it back. So that's good. But it's a small percentage. Yeah.
What do you
Does
mean
that
by
answer your
file
question?
claims? Because you're buying from retailers, or well, actually, you're not. You're
No, I'm
buying
not buying from.
eBay.
It's all like sending a message of like, hi, I placed this order on
Yeah.
October 13th and it was supposed to get here October 27th. It's November 10th now and I paid $225 for this item. I would like a refund.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of, when you said file claims, I kind of forgot for a second that you do like all of eBay. Like all eBay, because like I buy from retailers a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
like
So
file a claim at like Dick's, like, hey, where's my stuff?
yeah.
They're like, I don't know. We shipped from like 15 different warehouses. Does Like I
Pretty
ordered from
much.
Dick's one time and they sent like 10 different boxes. I'm like, dude, it was all the same item. Come on, man.
Going to all the same location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else source using SalesGazer?
Yeah, I've never even heard of that.
I haven't heard of that. we got the sound of Cody typing it into his browser.
Gotta see. This is. Oh, I remember this. Yes, Cisco showed me it a little bit, and I think it's an amazing tool. From the
Oh,
just a little, just the little bit that we've looked at it, I thought it was an amazing tool, because it shows you all these different statistics that you don't normally see. It's kind of hard to explain, but definitely worth a try. I feel like every software is worth a try, and like whatever works for you, just keep on doing that.
speaking about that, as I'm unboxing boxes from them, yeah, I ordered 50 of the same item, and like I looked at the tracking, it was like 3 from here, 2 from here, 4 from here. I'm like, I guess that's the way that they can make it work. So whatever. But I'm bitter about it. I'm not that bitter about it. I don't really care. But
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't mess up the whole system, Isn't SalesGazer? I just Googled it, and it's basically it looks through your email for deals. Like, how probably all of your guys' emails have like all these like shop 30% off at Sephora, and like just exactly like that. I feel like my inbox is just spammed with like random deals, and you're just like, dude, like, why do I have 450 emails? I checked yesterday. Cody, I think you should definitely use SalesGazer. It's something I signed up for recently.
Yeah.
Kinda, but not exactly. Okay.
There's so many softwares to use. Yeah, I should probably test it out. There's a lot of software. and, and I think like you could go so deep in any like TA. You could probably make a video on TA about something oddly specific for like 3 years and not even scratch the surface, like just oddly specific searches like on say like Target, Walmart, or whatever, like the niche sites that they have. There's a lot. SalesGazer is free. Okay. Okay. Okay, Cisco. I'll try it out. Gosh, yeah, there's just a lot of software. It's like
Cody definitely wants to try it out. I'm sure it's
I
good. You're
I'm just
overwhelmed.
I'm yeah 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 for real. Well, the thing is, like, I've tried a bunch of these other like software, and like they all produce results. I think it's really whatever you put your time into. What I found the most success with is Keep a Product Finder. I just love Keep a Product Finder because everything you do is like you see all the listings that a lot of other people aren't seeing, and then you find the product. Like you find the messed up listings and then you find the product. That's what I really like doing.
So you like specifically look for an ASIN product page that just like looks off or like is misleading or something like that?
I mean, not necessarily misleading, but like say like a two pack of something that's like super oddly specific, and like the person that found out how to get it profitably, I can tell that oh, they're like a really smart seller because they did like say they used like a few different methods, say like some coupon codes that were only on like Retail Me Not, or like say using gift cards and like stacking a bunch of different methods. I'm like, okay, this guy's like pretty smart, and then I'll, like go to their storefront and then just try to copy all their stuff because they're like
Mm.
a really smart seller. While
What
I think like most people they go to like the Bolo lead and then they look at those storefronts, and those are bad storefronts.
Yeah, honestly, that's a great point. Like,
My bad to cut you off. It's just
no, honestly, that's a great point because like if you just search like something that's on a leads list, you're just gonna storefront stock a whole bunch of leads lists that are gonna tank, and you're just like looking at all the people who are just like, well, I don't know how to source, so I purchased a leads list with 75 other people. I mean, it's a good place to get started, but yeah, I mean, do you happen to have like a feedback metric that you look at to be like, all right, this is the type of seller that I'm like, I think is going to be a smart seller. You know what I
like
mean? Like,
like
do you ever like look at someone with like 3 feedback and be like, okay, they're too new. I don't even want to storefront stock them, or are you like, oh, it's going to be easy to find their stuff. I'm going to look at their store.
um I think it just depends. Like I think if they're too big, like say they're at like 400 ratings, it's probably going to be kind of hard to find good products from them because they're probably doing some type of wholesale to get that many ratings. But I
Or they
think,
just have a really old account.
yeah, I mean, that could be it too. But like, I think that like 10 to like 300 rating range is like the best because they're probably, it depends because like it all depends. Like somebody could have 500 ratings, but then they have like a really good OA store, just because they've been doing OA for so long. So there's not like an exact number. It's more of you open the store, you look at the products, you're like, oh, okay, I can tell this guy's a Trader Joe's freak, and then you steal all their products. It's more of like I don't think
Then you come in with your whole family and your friends and the chlorine crew, and you buy up
the
all these spices and supplements. And
Yeah, so I guess what I was trying to get at is like I don't really use rating as
yeah,
like a
fair enough.
certain metric to tell if they're good or bad. It's just kind of like usually if they're around like sub 300 ratings, they're probably doing OA and you can copy a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's a better tip to just be like, instead of the feedback rating necessarily, like see if you can tell that they're doing certain methods. Um, like for example, I can often tell if someone's doing eBay Amazon, and so that's a good storefront for me to look at. And for you, Cody, like if they're stacking coupons in a certain way and like selling certain types of items, that's often an indicator that like this might be a good store to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I mean it's
I much rather reverse source a sale. Are you saying reverse source a sale than storefront? Oh, than a storefront. Wait, so
he's saying like he'd rather he'd he'd, he'd rather buy when there's like a sale than just randomly storefront stock people, and I think that's a good method. Um, if like, I mean, it really just depends because the thing is, if you're reverse sourcing and then you find somebody's items and you know they're doing OA, but you can't find it profitably, there's a chance that they built a moat over their products because they got them at a super cheap price during a sale. So, and now you can't source those products profitably. But then it's like, I don't know, like storefront stocking is still really good too, though, because you can find really good products that way. Like there's no, they're both good. But yes, sale sourcing is good too.
Seth, where are the cats at? Where is my cat? Probably downstairs hanging out. But
how many cats do you have?
We only have about 7 of them, but yeah, it's not too bad.
Only 7?
I'm just kidding. We have one cat named Stella, and that's enough for now.
Yeah.
Except though, I have heard that if you have another cat, they like play with each other, and so they're like less like they're just happier and like don't need as much like plays all the time. So that's a good method for all of you guys out there who want cats. I know that's what this channel is about. Christiana says her name is Stella and she's great. She cuddles every night with us when we sleep and when we watch television shows. Television shows. I sound like a boomer. When we watch the television.
Yeah.
We just got a color TV.
Yeah, my dog is watching the TV sometimes. Just sit on the couch and watch the TV.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nobody cares about your cat, Seth. I swear everyone cares. I posted on the story and people watch it.
They want to know how to source.
They skip through. They want to know how to source. All right, guys. Sourcing, guys.
So all you gotta do to source a cat is you go to PetSmart.
I tried going to PetSmart one time and scanning their stuff. I found like nothing.
Oh, really?
Like, it was awful. But like I also don't even do that category at all.
I think for PetSmart, like I've seen before you can get in-store gift cards for like 20% off, and there's got to be something there.
That's disgusting.
I know. Like even if you find something that's like slightly profitable, like that's got to be a honey hole. But you know, there's too much good stuff out there, you know.
Yeah, because it's like we could dedicate all our time to sourcing PetSmart and probably do really well with it, but you just have to get familiar with it.
Yeah.
She likes Steve the best from Josh. Josh was here hanging out a couple of days ago. He's actually been doing eBay to Amazon, buying some DVDs. I've gotten some good clearance from PetSmart RA. Oh, pretty hit or miss.
Hit or miss, yeah.
I think Josh actually does a lot of apparel as well. Echo.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Throwing up the numbers. Yeah, clearance is weird. It's like whenever I do clearance RA, I always go out and I'm like, I need to like figure out what my hourly rate is, but it's always so inconsistent. So it's like impossible to like pin down like clearance RA from Walmart or Target or PetSmart is $93 an hour. Like it's very hard to just pin down. Like it's always so different. I don't know. Something about me just really likes pinning down like the hourly rate of things. I want to know I'm not wasting my time.
I mean, that's probably good. I'll waste hours trying to like figure out how to do like a specific method and it will lead to nothing a lot of the time.
Oh my word. I've done really well on clipper blades from PetSmart. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I think there was one ASIN of clippers that I purchased, but yeah, I didn't restock them because I think I was at like almost break even. I was just like, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
They sold fast though. It was like Andes or something. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I've seen that brand around. It looked pretty good. I never really dived too deep into it, but
yeah, like,
there's money everywhere.
Yeah. And like maybe those sites have like a 10% off as well that you can catch all or something.
Yeah.
Talking about that, another way that you can help your sourcing is if you use a catch-all email to get the sites like 10% off, 20% off. That's really helpful in some situations as well. We got Cisco. You guys listen to Doughboys.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is.
Doughboys. I mean, I could go for some donuts. I haven't had donuts in ages, but I have no clue what that is. But yeah. Why? Why, Cisco? Have you been listening to Doughboys? Is it okay? So, Cody, what type of music do you feel like Doughboys is? I kind of think it's like some gangster rap.
Yeah, I definitely think it's some gangster rap.
Damn, and here I thought we were friends.
Oh no. No. Well, we burned the bridge with Cisco. Oh man.
Yeah, Cody, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Buy product.
Buy products. List products.
Buy tons of products.
List products. Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's what you got to do.
Oh gosh. All right, pulling up the Doughboys.
Should I pull it up on screen? Then I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think we could play it, especially if it's music. Doughboys. Oh, oh man, got a sub. Definitely sub into the Doughboys.
Yeah, what are they?
It's a podcast with Cisco.
Oh, really?
And Logan, and I'm not too sure who this other guy is.
The Doughboys.
Logan's brother.
I need more Amazon podcasts to listen to, so I'm gonna go subscribe.
Yeah, definitely subscribe.
The Doughboys. Logan's putting up some numbers. He's been doing some numbers for quite a while at this point.
Yeah, dude, Logan's so smart. Like just a lot of the things like you could definitely see in the reels that he makes too. Like a lot of the things he says they're so good. Like something that like people would pay courses for. He just kind of like says casually. You know, just like random methods. They're just super good. I can't think of anything specifically now. Like there was one video I watched where he's like, yeah, this is how you get like the most money when you use Rakuten, and he showed you how to basically get like an extra 5+% when you have your Rakuten payout go into your bank account.
Oh,
I was like, what? I was like, this is insane. Like just like random awesome methods. Logan's
especially when you're at scale, that makes a big deal.
He optimizes everything.
Dude, I don't know if I'm like I feel like that's not my strength. I just do everything to like a 75% like good enough.
10%. Yeah, it was something 10%. Crazy.
10%.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's a lot.
Yeah, Logan's goated.
Yeah.
He knows all the strats.
Yeah.
And he's putting up numbers too. That's all.
What's that?
I said, and he's putting up a lot of numbers.
Yeah. Oh, you need the Charles Schwab card and then transfer to brokerage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't have
the eBay card right now, seeing if we can get more cash back.
Does that allow you to get 5% back, or what does that do for you?
Josh and I were talking about that. It's basically like, I think it comes out to on average like 3% or something. But like there's some like terms about it. So like if it comes out to 3%, that'll be amazing. But my limit is $500 right now, so I kind of spent that in a day.
Dude, that's how I feel about like I got the Walmart card and they're like, yeah, $1,000 limit. It's like, what am I gonna do with that?
buy
You know?
inventory and then not buy inventory. Yeah, 3.3%.
Wow, that's
Yeah, so
awesome.
I'll let you guys know if that's a good card.
I
Once they
mean,
raise my limit.
if you gotta, I feel like that would be an amazing card for you at like,
Yeah,
say like a 50K limit. Like that would,
that
it
would be
adds
sick.
up. And
But
then
yeah,
the
thank you
top.
guys. Oh, go ahead.
I was like gonna say that and the top cash back on top of it. You're basically getting like 5% on everything.
You're basically making like 23% back on everything. I wish. Yeah, I mean, yeah, close to 5%. Top cash back is weird because like some purchases it'll be like 0.5%, other purchases it'll be more.
Yeah.
And it's almost impossible to know. I guess I don't look at it hard enough, but
If you click on like I think you have to click on it like twice and you can see the rates for the different categories when you're checking out on eBay. It's kind of like, it's a little hidden, but
yeah, it's
some
probably not
categories are
even that
crazy.
hidden. I've never just looked. I'm just like it's profitable, buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. All right.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. We're gonna do a shorter stream today because I'm gonna head somewhere, but
Yeah.
I think we'll be on tomorrow. We'll advertise it on our stories like usual. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. It's always fun to hang out. We got Josiah, got Christiana, got Cisco, got Josh. Who am I missing here? We got Kyle. He might not even be watching anymore. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good night and take care.
Bye.